Welcome, everyone. It's so good to see you, and welcome to our daily sit. I'm sitting in for Rabbi David, who's not with us today, but he should be back tomorrow. I'm so grateful to have you with us today. So just find your seat. I'm going to talk for a few moments. We'll start the meditation in about 5 minutes or so, and we'll meditate for 18 minutes. So I just want to do a couple of brief instructions. You may be at all different levels of meditation experience, so feel free to ignore me if my instructions get in the way of your practice. So just feel yourself in the chair. If you're on a chair, or on the floor, if you're on the floor, make sure you can feel where your feet are connected to something, to the floor, to wherever they're connected, and feel your spine long, coming up from your tailbone, going all the way up to the base of your skull. And now just feel all the muscles that aren't needed to hold you up or to expand your body to allow breath in, to just release, so that your entire body is a channel for breath. I closed my eyes for a minute, but you don't have to close them yet. It's really up to you, just to feel yourself in the chair. And I want to talk just a little bit about this notion of slowing down. And one of the ways to do that with breath is to make the exhale just a little bit longer than the inhale. So you might try counting in for a count of 4 on the inhale, and out for a count of 6. You might try breathing in for a count of 4 and out for a count of 8. And just practice this for a moment. It could be just a sliver longer on the exhale. And this just releases the muscles and releases the brain. If you're exhaling longer than you're inhaling, it just causes these muscles to release and relax. And as you do that, I just want to tell you a little story that I heard from Jack Kornfield, who's a meditation teacher of mine, that this wonderful violinist, Joshua Bell, with his $3 million violin, just went anonymously to a metro station in DC and started playing Bach. And they watched and saw that 2,000 people who passed by through the metro station as he was playing just walked right by, and only 6 stopped to listen. And nobody knew that it was this phenomenal musician with this incredible instrument, but only 6 people stopped in their busy morning to take in the music. So this idea of extending the exhale and releasing muscles, feeling the support of the chair and the floor, just allows us to take this time today to really slow down And as the breath flows in and releases out, just slightly extending that exhale a little longer than the inhale, begin to feel all of your senses alive and awake as you rest here. The smells in the room, the sounds around you. I hear my heater that just came on in the building and cars honking outside and dogs gruffling in the background. What do you hear? What do you smell? How do you feel with your clothes touching your skin and your feet on the floor and your bottom in the chair, if that's how you're sitting? Just take a moment to touch into your five senses. And if your eyes are closed, that's only four senses if you're not seeing things. Just coming into our bodies, coming into ourself. We'll begin the sit in just a moment. I just want to, in honor of Tu B'Shvat, I want you to, if you'd like to, this is an offering, a suggestion. If you want to think of your body as a tree, think of your body as honoring that tree of life, that long trunk of your spine, the branches of your lungs, the branches of your arms resting at your sides, the blossom of your head coming off the trunk of the tree. And as we settle down into this image of a tree that is breathing as you breathe, I'm just going to read a poem by Rabbi Jill Hammer, which is a poem for this holiday of Tu B'Shvat. Mulberry, cedar, myrtle, and apple, willow, wisteria, lilac, and pine, sycamore, chestnut, juniper, hazel, dragon's blood, date palm, elder, and elm, holly and choke cherry, maple and apricot, willow, wisteria, cypress and pear, pomegranate, plane tree, yew and persimmon, wormwood and dogwood and poplar and fir, deciduous conifer, cherry and juniper, mangrove and hemlock, baobab and fig, banyan and cinnamon, larch, manzanita, olive, mahogany, aspen and ash, oak and sequoia and spruce and magnolia, linden and lemon and quince, plum and peach. Tree of life, be in us, speak to the tree in us, be like a bee in us, ferrying sweetness, be like mycelium weaving our unity, be like the sap in us, fluidly flow through us, deepen us, darken us, open us, blossom us, raise us and root us and unfurl our minds, guide us and seed in us all that we need in us, green us and grow us and bring us to life. So with that, we'll begin our 18-minute sit. And just allow your body to breathe. As we begin our sit, you can let your eyes close gently, or you can keep them open with a soft focus, allowing your body to be a tree and your breath to be the oxygen that flows gently in and out, slowing you down, bringing you peace. Now, as we reach the halfway mark in our sit, just want to remind you gently to release your jaw, to feel your shoulders rolled away from your ears and away from each other, your spine long, your body an open channel to allow the breath to fall in and release out. Focusing, if you like, on the image of a tree, maybe a special tree. Or anything that's just going to slow you down for the next few moments. Bringing peace. Now, in the last couple of minutes of our sit, let yourself fall even deeper into your breath, into this slow peace that you're finding, allowing, if thoughts are coming up, to just let them be. Just take another minute for yourself today, for the tree of you. Gently allow your eyes to open very slowly. And I just wish for you throughout the day that you can slow down to hear the violins in the subway stations and to feel that long exhale, releasing your muscles and allowing your breath. And notice the trees today, how they're breathing with us. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you, Ari, for holding the space for us. Ari's going to put the song, which is called Tu B'Shvat, back on as we close. So, a minute of music.